played brilliantly.
Are those the Dementos? Oh my god. Growing up, I played a handful of movie games. I loved the Lord of the Rings hack and slash games. I remember playing a Harry Potter game I liked. I think it was Sorcerer's Stone for the GameCube. And I really liked Star Wars Rogue Squadron and Rogue Leader. The part I remember most is shooting the little people running around on the ground. What did this little guy do to me? Absolutely nothing, but I am able to kill him, so I will. I don't remember playing any really bad ones, and I guess if I did, they were so forgettable that I forgot. But I was really lucky because a lot of movie games, if not most movie games, are absolutely terrible. Nothing more than lazy tie-ins to make a quick buck. And today we'll be covering some of the worst ever movie games, but you already knew that because you saw the title of the video and clicked on it. You're a real one, by the way. Thanks for helping to enable my masochism. First, we'll start with one of the many Harry Potter games. Seriously, they made a lot of them, and most of them are different for each console. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, specifically the PC version.
Sirius Black has escaped from the wizard prison, Azakban.
Yay!
Black murdered 13 people with a single curse.
Ron, I didn't know you were based.
Calm down, Ron. You don't want to wake Professor Lupin.
Yeah, shut the heck up, Ron! He's sleeping! He was so bored of his old internet browser that he died. This video is sponsored by Opera GX. The only internet browser that won't kill you. Probably. Most default browsers people use are complete resource hogs. And the last thing I need when I'm blowing up other students in my Harry Potter PC game from 2004 is lag. With GX Control, I can set RAM and CPU limits without closing all 38 tabs of my favorite video game penguins. Does your entire personality revolve around The Legend of Zelda? Well, now your browser can too. The GX Store has tons of different mods you can use to customize your wallpaper, colors, and browser sounds. Do you like AI?
No.
Well, too bad, because Opera GX has ChatGPT built right into the browser. Why write a script for an Opera GX sponsor when I can have ChatGPT do it for me? Stay ahead of the game with GX Corner, your one-stop destination for gaming news, deals, and release updates. Put to gamer nodding in approval. Switching to Opera GX is insanely easy. With the quick import tool, you can instantly transfer over your cookies, browser history, and bookmarks, like YouTube, the Persona 5 Confidants guide I'm using, or an Amazon link for March of the Penguins for the Game Boy Advance. Good news, there's still one left in stock. Use my link in the description below to download Opera GX now, the browser for gamers by gamers. I did it. I wrote that.
We can climb over this luggage, Harry. We just need to walk up to it and we'll be able to start climbing.
Harry, we can actually walk with our legs. Did you know that, Harry? But they do more than just walk in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban for the PC. They also cast spells.
Does everyone remember how to cast a pulsar?
Yes, you left click. It doesn't matter what spell you're casting, you do it by aiming and left-clicking the mouse. Oh no, fire butthole turtles? I wonder how I'm gonna beat them.
Well done, Ron.
The game kind of gives the illusion that you can freely run around Hogwarts, but mostly you just jump from level to level. You left-click your way through dull, feckless enemies, you left-click your way through insanely easy puzzles, and you collect these gold emblem things in the process.
Unfortunately, you didn't find all of the challenge shields. You'll need all 10 to unlock the Bean bonus room.
The Bean bonus room? What the heck is a Bean bonus room? Which one of the movies is that one from? Must be a book-only thing, I guess. This game is obsessed with collectibles, especially the beans.
How are we going to get past that Death Eater? A bean!
Other than left-click, collecting the beans is basically all you do? It's practically a bean collectathon with some Harry Potter sprinkled in. Beans come out of chests. Beans come out of cauldrons. Beans come out of suits of armor. There's beans just lying on the ground.
Let's pick up these Bertie Bott's beans.
Oh, hell yeah. Floor beans. It's almost annoying how many things there are to collect. I don't even care about the stupid beans, but I'm constantly finding myself stopping and waiting to get them because I feel obsessively compelled to. They've got me trapped in a bean loop fever dream. Well, the gameplay may suck, but what about the cutscenes? Those must be pretty good, right?
You can try again as often as you want. You'll earn a collector's card each time you can beat the swarm. If you can drive off every last pixie in the well, you'll earn all 5 cards in the set.
They're great. To say that they don't do the movies justice would be an understatement.
Animagi can transform themselves into animals and then back into people. For example...
Cool.
Are there any questions?
Yeah. How'd you do that?
5 points will be taken from Gryffindor.
We will learn a very useful freezing charm called Glacius. Let's see.
Why is Rock sitting up there?
I've got you, you naughty rat! Oh! I bet you're not dangerous at all, are you, you great ugly brute? I'm dying!
Okay, I take it back. These are the best cutscenes I've ever seen in my life.
There's a good fellow. With the
Wow, you're quite impressive with that.
Left click spamming. In 1993, the movie adaptation of the book Jurassic Park by Michael Crichton was released in theaters, and it became the most financially successful movie of all time up until that point, making $914 million. So naturally, there was even more money to be made with merchandise, theme parks, and yes, video games. Enter Jurassic Park Trespasser. The story, well, to be honest, I wasn't really paying too much attention to the story. I was a little bit, distracted. You see this tattoo here? Well, that is your health bar. And you look down at your cleavage to heal yourself. We used to make real video games in this country. There was clearly a big emphasis with Trespasser on creating realistic physics. I mean, if this isn't realistic, I don't know what is. One could make the claim that this was very ambitious. Personally, I would go with clunky and terrible, but that's just me. I mean, just look at these weird waggly arms. Who thought this was a good idea? You know, regular video game aiming is just too good. What if we made it so that you couldn't?
Two shot.
Wow, Jurassic Park! It's so real that I can just reach out and very awkwardly touch it. I'm overwhelmed by the beauty and the majesty of these powerful creatures. The Jurassic Park movies gave me some pretty terrible dreams when I was a kid. I used to have this reoccurring dream where my mom would get eaten by raptors right in front of me. And then I started having a sequel reoccurring dream where my dad took me back to Jurassic Park where my mom got eaten for some reason. I don't know, what the heck was that about, Dad? And then he got eaten. Yeah, so pretty cool. Definitely not traumatic at all. But even with all that childhood Jurassic Park baggage, this game is not terrifying even in the slightest. It doesn't even come close to being scary. I'm not sure if I would have been scared even as a kid playing this. I mean, this game isn't scary, it's freaking depressing. You've got these extinct, magnificent creatures roaming the island, and you just shoot them.
5.
Huh?
Hello.
Abracadabra.
But by far the absolute worst part about it is that it is insanely boring. When I think of Jurassic Park, I think running away from dinosaurs and people being eaten alive. What I don't think of is walking. It takes some real talent to make dinosaurs boring. Heck, even getting eaten by a T-Rex is boring. Screw that, we need a real Jurassic Park game. Something that'll give you nightmares for the rest of your life so you can know how I felt. We need Jurassic Park Paint and Activity Center! Why spend a lot of money and effort on making a good video game when you can just make a bunch of MS Paint drawings with crappy voiceovers and call it an educational game?
The Brachiosaurus can grow as long as 75 to 95 feet long and can weigh as much as 85 to 110 tons.
Riveting. Man, dinosaurs are so cool. Raptors? No, not that. That. That's more like it. My favorite dinosaur is the T-Rex. Nope.
The T-Rex jumped out and gave a fierce roar.
Yes. What about the Dilophosaurus? Nah-uh-uh. Nah-uh-uh. Okay, damn. That one might actually be scarier than the movie one. And of course, we can't forget the
Gallimimus.
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 I love the Gallimimus.
Gallimimus.
I think I might be the #1 Gallimimus
Gallimimus.
fan on the entire planet. Actually, I love the Gallimimus so much, I would send my own flesh and blood daughter to run with the Gallimimus every single day. What could possibly go wrong? All right, everybody, welcome to the Jurassic Park tour. Here we have a mostly safe environment for everyone. We know other Dinosaur Island adventures usually frown upon running freely in the cage with the dinosaurs, but here at Jurassic Park, we really just think that's some shit, you know? Here we have a very famous character from the movie. Is this supposed to be the same person? If you think that's bad, just look what they did to the kids. Dennis Nedry's looking pretty good, though. Here we have what is called a giant hole in the electric fence. You might want to get that checked out. Here we have a T-Rex destroying the apartment that you and your family live in. You know, mostly it's not that big of a deal. Only a handful of people died from that. And this may look really bad, but everybody just calm down. As long as you don't move, then he can't see you. Believe it or not, this game is actually insanely rare. I could only find one copy for sale online, and it was $1,000? Needless to say, I did not buy it. Big thanks to Kenobius for uploading the footage to YouTube. You can't exactly talk about bad movie games on YouTube without bringing up the big man himself, Shrek.
Oh, hello there.
I've talked about a lot of bad Shrek games over the years on this channel.
This game is the most unappealing form of media I have ever consumed.
I'm not really sure why I haven't done an entire Shrek games video at this point. Probably because I just genuinely don't want to. I think I'd rather delete my entire channel than play every single Shrek game. But I did my best to find another bad Shrek game for this video, and to be honest with you, it wasn't very hard. In fact, the hardest part was picking out which one to talk about. If you thought a regular Shrek game was bad, what about a Shrek game where you babysit his children? Yeah, Shrek, Ogres, and Dronkies for the DS. The game starts up and we've got some legal text, some logos. The music is pretty pleasant. Maybe this isn't gonna be so bad. What happened? We can't keep the music going for the main menu? I think it might be the developers subtly warning you, quit now while you still can.
Shrek!
Whoa. Okay.
Who was it?
Someone left this. Pretty strange, though. Hey!
It's Shrek's most iconic line!
Hey!
Fiona's parents need her and Shrek to go on
The annual Royal Tour of the Kingdom!
Royal Tour of the Kingdom? You have got to...
and so they need our help.
How are you with babies?
Not bad, unfortunately. So Shrek and Fiona are going on a trip, but they're taking the babies with them, so why do they need me to babysit?
I don't know.
Okay, but I'm at least gonna get paid, right?
No.
Oh, okay. Fine, let's get this over with.
Your royal mother can be a royal...
This is basically Nintendogs, except instead of cute, adorable puppies, you get to babysit Shrek's kids. Ogre Jr., Ogre Girl, and Ogre Boy? I mean, they have names in the movies. I mean, the Dronkies, is that what they're actually called? I honestly don't know. They have real names? But for Shrek, the titular character, for his kids, we're gonna go with, Ogre Boy. Yeah, let's just go with that. I mean, just imagine trying to get a job in the future with a name like that. So I got your resume here. Everything seems to check out, except there's no name listed. Oh, that's, Human Boy. What was that? Yeah, it's Human Boy. I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you very well. It's Human Boy! What am I doing?
I don't know.
I mean, it says we need to pick up some blocks, but it's already completed? In fact, we have 92% of the toys completed and a bunch of points too? Someone clearly already played the hell out of this game for whatever reason. I can only assume they didn't have any other DS games available. God bless their soul. They also seem to have turned off the music. And I can see why. I guess that explains the main menu thing from earlier. I tried to erase the save data and start over with a fresh file, but I couldn't figure out any way to do that. There's definitely no options inside of the game. So I guess we're just stuck with this. Pick up the block. Pick up the block, Shrek girl. No, don't kick it. Don't climb on top of... Ugh. Hi. I'm still not sure what I'm doing, so I've resorted to throwing bread at them. I guess we can always give the babies a bath, aka rub the stylus on the screen for 30 seconds straight. Epic gameplay. Well, I'm outside now and I still don't know what I'm doing.
Everything okay over there?
No! Get over here and watch your own damn kid! What am I supposed to do?
I don't know.
What is that sound?
I don't know.
What are you doing over there?
I don't know! Want to play a game? Yes, preferably a better one than this. Well, too bad, because the next game is Hannah Montana the movie for the Wii. People online are saying that this is the worst Disney movie game ever made. But come on, there's no way that's true. It can't possibly be that bad.
When you're famous, it can be kind of fun.
Oh my god. It is. I mean, a Disney Channel movie game for the Wii with motion controls? What could possibly go wrong with that? I never actually watched Hannah Montana growing up, but I think I get the basic gist of it. Miley Cyrus is a good old country girl. But for some reason, she also has a secret alter ego, a superstar singer named Hannah Montana. She doesn't want to give up her normal high school girl life in the process, though, so she slaps on a wig whenever she performs and somehow nobody notices. I don't know. Is that accurate? Are there any Hannah Montana fans in the comments? Please let me know. This game has everything a teenage girl could want, I assume. Country boys?
I got some jelly beans.
Horses?
Yippee! Yippee! Yippee!
Shopping?
Sweet pants.
Nice pants!
Carrying heavy objects?
Hey.
Hi.
Hi there.
Shut up! I'm carrying watermelons! But that's not even all of it. There's also a fair with only one other kid in it. Oh wait, there's another one.
Hi.
Howdy.
Hi.
Howdy.
There's animal abuse. And you can even customize your clothes. Don't know what to pick? Just slap everything on there. Now, if this isn't the look of a half pop star, half completely normal high school country girl, I don't know what is.
I'm Miley Cyrus from Hannah Montana, and you're watching Disney Channel.
But if you're a Hannah Montana fan buying this game, the thing you really want to do is the concert segments. Apparently, we don't even need to do anything right. You know what? That's great. I love how forgiving my fans are. They don't mind if I don't hit the right note exactly, as long as it's close.
But school's cool cause nobody knows.
Wow. No problems here.
There was no problems? I don't know, it seemed kind of not so great to me, but whatever.
Nice job.
I literally didn't move, but thank you. You get the best of both worlds. Okay. Just so you can start the show. You get the best of both worlds. Okay, I did it. I did it. Piano. I'm pianoing so hard right now. I'm pianoing. Hannah. Only 2 stars. You! That was 3 stars at least! Dude, a petting zoo is one of my top 8 places to have a concert. Wait. What is happening? Yeah! Wait. I forgot to turn the music back on. This. Lord of the Rings. They're the best movies ever made, and I'm not currently accepting dissenting opinions. Thank you for your time. As previously mentioned, I loved the Two Towers and Return of the King beat-em-up games. They may have aged a little bit.
Frodo!
No! Okay, a lot of bit.
And my ass.
But I still enjoy them even today. Using movie shots as cutscenes is a little lazy, but it's fun to play through all the different battles, and you can unlock different moves. Or you can just use the Gandalf rocket launcher. Shut up, Gimli! And you even get rewarded with bonus behind-the-scenes content from the movies. But there were a lot of other Lord of the Rings games. Other games like the Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring for the Game Boy Advance. Now, you may be wondering, how are they gonna fit such a large, epic story like the Lord of the Rings Fellowship of the Ring on a tiny Game Boy Advance cart?
Bye-bye.
Oh, I see.
Not very well.
Nah, I take it back. Bilbo has never looked better. Most of the character portraits in this game are a little uncanny. This guy kind of looks like an elf from Oblivion.
Sweet roll, good. Fimian give pence.
And Pippin? Just, oh my god. Take the character of Goldberry, for example. Goldberry was as beautiful and youthful as an elf queen, with long yellow hair that ripped down her shoulders, fair skin, a clear voice that was young and as ancient as spring, and she moved with a slender grace that delighted those who observed her. Yeah, well, in this game she looks like this. Just out of sheer curiosity, I tried upscaling the portraits to make them look more realistic, and what the fuck? You know what? I changed my mind. The portraits are fine as is. One of the weirdest things about it is how different it is from the books and movies. Originally, Bilbo is freaking out about the idea of leaving the ring behind, but in the Game Boy Advance version, Gandalf says one line and he changes his mind instantly.
It is mine, my precious.
It's been called that before, but not by you. Okay.
Remember when Sam was super stoked to go on an adventure? Me, sir? Go on an adventure? Hooray! Remember that epic moment where Pippin buys a stick? Remember when Frodo stole a bunch of shit from people's houses? Remember when the hobbits needed to memorize different musical notes and play them in order? Man, Tolkien was really cooking when he wrote this part of the game. It may be graphically challenged, and it may be inaccurate to both the movies and the books, but maybe the combat is good. Hell yeah. The battles take so long, and usually there's not even any music playing for some reason. I'm not even sure if it's a bug or if that's just how the game is. And it doesn't help that you miss your attacks constantly. I swear half the game is just missing your attacks or waiting for your enemies to attack only for them to miss too.
Miss.
As a big Lord of the Rings fan, I thought maybe it could be worth playing through the slog just to get to some of the cooler parts of the movie. Big battles like the Mines of Moria fight or the Balrog or something. But no! All of the best moments from the book and movies, literally anything you might be looking forward to playing, is just a freaking cutscene. And not even a good one. Why would I want to fight the Balrog of Morgoth as Gandalf when you could just look at 6 screenshots fading in and out instead? And then watch the Fellowship awkwardly walk away. Why have any of the cool stuff that happens in the movie be part of the gameplay when we could just fight another pack of wolves? Remember when Pippin f***ing died? I love Lord of the Rings. Even the Battle of Weathertop where Aragorn fights back the ring wraiths is just a cutscene. I didn't think we could do any worse than some of the games we've already covered, but I stand corrected. Jimmy Neutron, boy genius for the PC. I don't have anything else to say to introduce this game. If they're not gonna try when they make it, what do I have to try for? So, aliens are coming to kill Jimmy Neutron or something for completely unexplained reasons.
We believe we heard some noises we think are coming from the human boy named Jimmy Neutron in this area. That must be the area.
That's it. That's the story. On the surface, there's nothing crazy going on here. You've got little quests like talk to Carl, race Nick in school, go to Area 51.
Those civilians are allowed here. Time to go home, little man.
You know, just your everyday after-school activities. But this game hits some of the most insane levels of Uncanny Valley that I have ever seen. The freaking cutscenes.
The blue neutrons are energy from my invention.
What do the red ones do?
You found a red neutron?
Wow.
The Harry Potter ones from earlier are cinematic masterpieces in comparison.
Oh no! I had my shrink ray set on clone.
Oh yeah, that can happen sometimes. I guess. It's just a bunch of dialogue with slow zoom-ins on the characters. Characters that I should mention are barely even animated. And when they are moving, it's clearly not intentional. They seemingly got the original voice cast, which is pretty impressive, but for some reason that only makes the insanely bad cutscenes even more weird and eerie.
Was it green with 2 black chips and a gold adapter?
That sounds like it, but I doubt you can fit in the sewer drain to get it.
What? This game is not just bad, it feels straight up unfinished. You'd think since Jimmy Neutron is a literal genius that can create virtually anything he can think of with ease, and he's squaring off against actual alien protagonists from another planet.
Where's my human
boy? Then maybe you'd be doing something at least somewhat interesting in this game, but that is where you would be wrong. Instead, you'll be doing a lot of chores. Go talk to a disturbing, completely frozen Carl. Go get a wrench for your disturbing, completely frozen mom. Go find your disturbing, completely frozen dad before you go find this disturbing looking child who tells you to compete with another disturbing child in a race that's impossible to lose. And then you go talk to this character whose only purpose in the game is to tell you where all the other characters are, and then you go talk to this girl who's possibly the most disturbing thing I've ever seen!
There are no such things as aliens. Oh no!
Women.
God, these bitches always getting sucked up by aliens. And the more you play, the more you realize that there's absolutely no one here! Unless a character is directly required for your current objective, the map is completely barren. There's no one other than your dad inside the sugar bar, no customers, employees, anything. In fact, there's not a single soul to be found in this entire city. There's nobody visiting the theme park, just this freaking guy you need for a quest.
Are you sure you don't want to ride an Ultra Lord's Ultra rocket ship? Yeah, kid, here's my autograph picture. Of course you could fly the ship.
You'll just have to get some plutonium to fly it outside of Retroland.
There's gotta be somebody here, somewhere, behind this house, on literally any of these amusement park rides. I can hear looping dialogue of people speaking, but I can't actually see any of them. It's just me, all by myself. It's like I'm stuck in some kind of liminal space horror story. I'm gonna get out of here. Wait, look, the aliens. That must be where all the people are going! Please, take me! I don't want to be alone anymore! Take me with you! Yes! Yes!
I'm dying.